Have you noticed lately that you just don't have the same pep in your step? Maybe your hands and feet feel a bit colder than they used to. Or you get tired more easily when you're out and about. It's a common reality that as we get a little older, things like our energy levels and how we feel throughout the day can start to shift. Sometimes it feels like things are just slowing down, and that can be frustrating. But what if I told you that a simple change to your very first meal of the day could make a surprising difference? What if boosting something absolutely vital for feeling vibrant, your blood flow, could be as easy as adding something delicious to your breakfast bowl? It's not about complicated diets or expensive supplements. It's about harnessing the natural power found in everyday foods. In this video, we're going to explore how improving your circulation naturally can bring back some of that youthful energy and vitality. Starting with a simple addition to your morning. And stick around until the very end, because there's something I'll share that might truly surprise you about just how much of an impact this simple change can have. Now, let's dive into the heart of it and talk about something absolutely crucial for how you feel every single day. As you get older, your blood flow. Think of your blood like the delivery service for your entire body. It carries oxygen and nutrients to every single cell, from your brain to your toes. When that delivery service is running smoothly, everything just works better. You feel more energetic. Your mind feels clearer. Your muscles work efficiently. And yes, even those cold hands and feet can start to warm up. For men over 60, maintaining healthy circulation isn't just about avoiding problems down the road. It's about living fully and comfortably today. When circulation isn't optimal, you might notice that afternoon slump hits harder. Or maybe you just don't recover as quickly after a bit of physical activity. Even simple things like focusing or remembering where you put your keys can feel a little tougher when your brain isn't getting all the oxygenated blood it needs. It's a foundational element of feeling good and staying independent. The good news is, you have incredible power to influence your circulation through simple, everyday choices. And one of the most powerful places to start is with what you eat first thing in the morning. We're focusing on breakfast because it sets the tone for your body's functions for the rest of the day. Starting with foods that actively support your blood vessels can kickstart better circulation from the moment you wake up. Now, there are certain natural compounds found in plants that are like magic helpers for your blood vessels. They help your blood vessels relax and widen slightly, allowing blood to flow more freely. Think of it like widening a garden hose. More water can get through with less pressure. One fantastic group of these magic helpers are called flavonoids, and they are abundant in some of the most delicious foods nature provides. Specifically, certain types of flavonoids, like anthocyanins, are particularly brilliant at supporting the inner lining of your blood vessels, known as the endothelium. A healthy endothelium is key to blood vessels that are flexible and responsive, which is exactly what you want for optimal blood flow. So, what this food are we talking about? We're talking about the incredible power of berries. That's right, those small, colorful gems: strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. These aren't just tasty treats, they are nutritional powerhouses, absolutely bursting with those beneficial flavonoids we just talked about. What makes berries so perfect for your morning routine, especially for boosting blood flow as you age? Well, first, they are incredibly rich in antioxidants and those specific anthocyanin flavonoids. When you eat berries, these compounds get to work helping to protect your blood vessels from damage and supporting that crucial endothelial function. They help your arteries stay more flexible, which means they can do a better job of expanding and contracting as needed to regulate blood flow throughout your body. It's like giving your circulatory system a gentle, natural tune-up every morning. Beyond the flavonoids, berries offer other benefits that support overall heart and circulatory health. They are a good source of fiber, which is important for managing cholesterol levels, another factor that impacts blood flow. They also contain various vitamins and minerals, but it's really their unique concentration of these blood vessel-friendly flavonoids that makes them stand out as a top morning food choice for circulation. Let's talk about variety. While all berries are good, blueberries are particularly renowned for their high levels of anthocyanins. Strawberries are also excellent and widely available. Raspberries and blackberries bring their own mix of beneficial compounds and fiber. The best approach is often to mix them up. Enjoy a variety of different berries to get a broader spectrum of these helpful plant compounds. Whether they are fresh or frozen doesn't seem to significantly impact their flavonoid content. Which is great news because frozen berries are often more affordable and available year-round. Keeping a bag of mixed frozen berries in your freezer makes this morning habit incredibly easy to maintain. You can simply scoop them out and add them to your breakfast. Think about your current breakfast. Is it something that actively supports your blood flow? Or is it perhaps something that's neutral? Or even hindering it, like processed foods or things high in unhealthy fats? Swapping out a less beneficial element for a handful of berries is a small change that can start paying dividends right away. It's a simple, delicious upgrade that directly targets a key area of health for men over 60. Incorporating berries into your morning isn't just about adding nutrients. It's about intentionally choosing a food that works for your body, helping that vital delivery system run as smoothly as possible so you can feel your best throughout the day. Now that we understand why berries are such a powerful tool for morning circulation, let's explore the many easy and enjoyable ways you can start incorporating them into your daily routine, along with a few other simple additions that can amplify their benefits. So, how do you actually eat these wonderful berries every morning? The beauty of berries is how incredibly versatile they are. You don't need to make drastic changes to your breakfast routine. You can simply add them to what you might already be eating. One of the simplest ways is to stir a handful of fresh or frozen berries into your morning oatmeal or porridge. As the warm oats sit, frozen berries will thaw slightly, releasing their juices and adding a lovely burst of flavor and natural sweetness. If you prefer yogurt for breakfast, topping it with a generous portion of mixed berries is another fantastic and easy option. Choose plain yogurt to avoid added sugars and get the most benefit from the berries themselves. Smoothies are perhaps one of the easiest ways to get a concentrated dose of berries and other blood flow-friendly ingredients. Simply toss a cup or so of frozen berries into a blender with some milk dairy or non-dairy like almond or oat milk, maybe a banana for creaminess, and perhaps a handful of spinach, another surprisingly good source of circulation-boosting nitrates. But we'll get to that. Blend it up, and you have a delicious, nutrient-packed drink that actively supports your blood flow from the first sip. This is a great option if you're not a big breakfast eater or are often in a hurry in the mornings. You can even prepare smoothie packs in advance by putting pre-portioned berries and other fruits, veggies into bags in the freezer, ready to just dump into the blender with your liquid. Another simple way, add them to your whole grain toast. Mash some berries with a fork and spread them on toast instead of jam, which is often loaded with sugar. Or simply scatter fresh berries on top of toast spread with a thin layer of nut butter or avocado. These methods are quick, delicious, and effective. The key here is consistency. Aim to make berries a regular part of your morning, almost like a non-negotiable ingredient. Even a small amount, like half a cup, consumed daily can start making a difference over time. It's not about eating a huge bowl every single day, but about making it a consistent, enjoyable habit. Now, while berries are the star for their flavonoid power, let's talk about how you can enhance their blood flow boosting effects by pairing them with a couple of other simple things in your morning. Think of it as assembling a circulation super breakfast. Adding a source of healthy fats, particularly omega-3 fatty acids, can further support the flexibility and health of your blood vessels. Sprinkling some walnuts, chia seeds, or flax seeds onto your oatmeal or yogurt with your berries is a fantastic way to do this. Just a small handful of walnuts or a tablespoon of chia flax seeds provides valuable omega-3s, fiber, and other nutrients that work synergistically with the compounds in berries to support your circulation. Another wonderful addition: consider incorporating a bit of pure cocoa powder or a small amount of dark chocolate with a high cocoa content, say 70% or more, into your morning. Cocoa is also rich in flavonoids, different types than berries, called flavanols, that have been shown to improve endothelial function and support healthy blood flow. A sprinkle of cocoa powder in your smoothie, or even stirred into your oatmeal with berries, adds a delicious depth of flavor and an extra circulation boost. We're talking about pure cocoa powder here, not the sugary hot chocolate mix. And don't forget about hydration. Starting your day with a glass of water is fundamental for every bodily function, including circulation. Being well hydrated helps maintain blood volume, making it easier for your heart to pump blood effectively. Pairing your berry-rich breakfast with a glass of water, or perhaps a cup of green tea, which also contains beneficial compounds for blood vessel health, is a simple yet effective way to further support your circulation first thing in the morning. Making these small additions, a handful of berries, maybe some nuts or seeds, perhaps a sprinkle of cocoa, to your existing morning routine isn't complicated. It doesn't require a complete overhaul of your diet. It's about strategically adding powerful, natural ingredients that are proven to support healthy blood flow. The cumulative effect of these simple daily choices can be significant over time, contributing not just to better circulation, but to improved energy levels, sharper thinking, and just an overall better sense of well-being as you navigate your 60s and beyond. This isn't about finding a magic bullet. It's about making smart, sustainable choices that build better health day by day. So, we've talked about why maintaining healthy blood flow is so vital, especially as we get a little older. And we've zeroed in on the incredible power of incorporating berries, like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, into your morning routine. We've explored how these small, flavorful fruits, packed with special flavonoids, can help your blood vessels stay flexible and function more efficiently, acting like natural support for your body's vital delivery system. And we've touched upon how easy it is to add them to things you might already eat for breakfast, whether it's swirling them into oatmeal, mixing them into yogurt, blending them into a smoothie, or simply topping your toast. We also discussed pairing them with other blood flow boosters like nuts, seeds, and even a bit of cocoa. Now, you might be thinking, can something this simple really make that much of a difference? And the answer is a resounding yes. The power lies not in complexity, but in consistency and the potent natural compounds found in these foods. You see, the benefits of these flavonoids build up over time. It's not about one magical breakfast. It's about making this a regular habit. By providing your body with these helpful compounds consistently, you are supporting the long-term health and function of your circulatory system. Think of it as a daily investment in your vitality. The cumulative effect of improved blood flow can show up in ways you might not immediately connect to your breakfast. Maybe you notice you don't feel quite as tired mid-afternoon. Perhaps you find you have a little more stamina when you're walking or doing activities you enjoy. Some people report feeling mentally sharper or experiencing less of that brain fog. And yes, for many, those cold hands and feet start to feel warmer as circulation improves, simply because blood is flowing more efficiently to your extremities. It's important to remember that this is a natural approach. It works with your body's own systems to enhance function. It's not a quick fix like a medication, but a sustainable way to support your health from the inside out. The beauty is that it's also incredibly enjoyable. Eating delicious berries and incorporating them into meals you already like is a pleasurable way to prioritize your well-being. Don't feel like you have to become a health food expert overnight. Start small. Maybe this week, you just focus on adding a handful of frozen blueberries to your oatmeal every morning. Once that feels like a comfortable habit, perhaps next week you try adding some chia seeds, or you experiment with putting berries in a smoothie instead. Find the ways that work best for you and your lifestyle. Consistency is far more important than perfection. Some days you might have a big bowl of mixed berries with yogurt and nuts. Other days, it might just be a few berries stirred into your cereal. Every little bit helps and contributes to that ongoing support for your circulation. And what was that surprise I mentioned at the beginning? Well, it's the sheer simplicity of it all. We often expect that achieving significant health benefits, especially as we get older and things feel more challenging, requires complex strategies, difficult sacrifices, or expensive interventions. But the truth is, nature has provided us with incredibly powerful tools in the form of everyday foods. The surprise is that boosting something as fundamental as your blood flow, which impacts so many aspects of your health and how you feel, can be as straightforward and enjoyable as adding a simple, delicious food like berries to your morning meal. It's a reminder that sometimes the most impactful health improvements come from returning to the basics and harnessing the goodness of whole, natural foods. It's a powerful truth that doesn't get enough attention in our complicated world. Embracing this simple morning habit is more than just eating berries. It's about taking a proactive step towards living more vibrantly and comfortably in your 60s and beyond. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and simple actions that can make a real difference in your daily life. I really encourage you to give this a try. See how you feel after a few weeks or months of making berries a regular part of your morning. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Have you already been doing this? Are you going to try adding berries to your breakfast starting tomorrow? Share your thoughts, your favorite ways to eat berries, or any questions you have in the comments section below. Your insights can be incredibly helpful and inspiring to others in this community. If you found this information helpful and encouraging, please give this video a thumbs up. It lets me know I'm providing content that resonates with you. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel. I share simple, practical tips and insights aimed specifically at helping men over 60 navigate the journey of aging with health, energy, and optimism. Don't miss out on future videos that can help you feel your best every single day. Remember, aging is a natural process, but losing your vitality doesn't have to be an inevitable part of it. By making simple, consistent choices, starting with something as easy and enjoyable as adding berries to your morning, you can significantly support your health and continue to live your best life at every age. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health and energy.